Alright, well, it's June 21st, 2010, and I'm here to give you a video update of what Concrete Prophet is doing right now. What I'd like to do is to bring you up to speed with what's going on. As you may know, we've been recording our next EP, Proof of Concept. 5 new songs. Everything's sounding really good. Everything's been tracked, okay? Right now, Kevin is currently editing, taking out guitar squeaks, lining everything up, making sure it all sounds really nice, consistent, making sure all the odd time is odd time and not just sloppy. You know what I mean? So Kevin's doing a really good job. He's got 2 songs. I got my notes here that I'm reading off of. He's got 2 songs done, okay? And he's currently, right now, working on the third. He's working on Freeze Frame. I just got an email from him saying he's going to be done in a few days. Now, these are not final mixes. These are just rough mixes with, all the editing done. I mean, eventually we'll get to the mixing phase, but right now we're just getting rough mixes with all the editing done, squared away. On the vocal side, and this is a really interesting story because, you don't really know how many hours have gone into this whole vocal demo process, and I want to talk about that right now because it's quite an interesting story on how everything's coming together. Vocal demos are done. Okay. Ever since we made the announcement on the website that Chago is going to be working with us on vocals, okay, that he's the main guy, he's the guy with the man, the guy with the voice, the man with the plan. Him and I have worked very, very closely, put in many, many long hours to get to the state at which we're at right now. We'd have to work on one song, we have to work on it, and then once we finish that, we move on to the next. And when I say work on a song, Chago understands. When we met Chago, he understood English, okay? But now he really understands English. Meaning, there's lyrics, okay? Here we go. Okay. And then there's Michael Passon lyrics that are way up here, off screen, okay? And then, there's Odd Time. And then there's Kevin Betting Odd Time, alright, way up here off the screen. So when you try to translate that to someone who does understand Odd Time, but who doesn't really have a professional vocalist explaining it to him, it can be kind of tricky. He gets it. He gets it all right now, okay? Believe me, I've been working that boy hard, okay? And when you hear him on these recordings, you're going to say, wow, he's really putting his heart and soul into this stuff. It's just extremely fascinating to see how far he's been able to come, how hard he's worked, on pronunciation, there's certain words in the English language that are more difficult to say from a natively Spanish-speaking person just because they're not used to pronouncing words a certain way, using the tongue in a certain way, for instance, using the lips a certain way, that sort of thing. So there's complicated words that need to be explained how they're said. And then there's also really simple words, like the word no. Him and I had a 15 to 20 minute long discussion about how to pronounce no. Because there's a very subtle distinction sometimes. For instance, we say no, and Spanish-speaking people say no. So there's a slight difference, and I wasn't hearing that at first. And so things like that come up. But everything's ironed out right now. We got all the vocal demos signed off by everyone. Everyone's very happy with that. So the next step for him is to, once we get done all the editing, he's going to get all the stems from us. He's going to go and he's going to record the songs as he did on the demos. Like, that's the blueprint. Just go record it. For real, lack of a better term. And that's what we'll do there. So simultaneously, while Kevin's editing, we're actually working on coming up with harmonies. It's Kevin now. 1 second. Hello. Hey, what's going on, man? Just real quick, I couldn't really understand your email that well, so I just want to give you a quick call. You're Skyping with Michael tonight. Okay. Are you suggesting that it's okay to proceed on harmony ideas even before you're done all 5 songs? I don't need to know why, I just couldn't figure it out. Alright, that's all I need to know. So, I'll take care of it. Alright, bye. Okay, alright, so we're just talking about scheduling harmony stuff.